First, though, we'll start with the tropics really quickly. Tropical Storm Harold moving into southern Texas right now. And as I was showing you before, it is, of course, expected to continue weakening over South Texas as it continues moving inland. It's moving pretty fast at 21 miles per hour. And of course, it is bringing needed rain to South Texas and into parts of northern Mexico as well. Here are those tornado warnings common to see when a system is making landfall, especially on that right side of the system. So we do have that happening right now. But as I was pointing out, Houston only getting a little bit of some small showers. And for us, we have a couple of showers near our coast. Not a whole lot of rain, though, at this point. And looking at the tropics as a bigger picture, some of this is getting eliminated because we've seen some tropical storms flare up and then go away. But we do have, of course, Harold making landfall now. There's Tropical Storm Franklin, which is sort of just hanging here, not moving much, but now starting to move toward Hispaniola. Hispaniola will bring rain and wind there and then continue out in the Atlantic. And then two other spots that might develop. Our next names on the list are Idalia and then Jose. So we will see if either of these becomes one of that, but it does look like these will be staying out probably far from us over at that point in the Atlantic. Talking about extreme heat, this is going to be more the story for us than the tropics this week, of course. We're talking about the hottest on record possible this week. Looking at what we've seen so far this summer, we've already had 12 days at 100 degrees or higher. This is at the airport in Kenner. We've had 3 of those days where it surged past 100 to 101. And remember, this is not usual for us here in South Louisiana. Our average high right now is 91. And before this summer, it had been 7 years since we even got to the 100-degree mark. That last happened, of course, in 2016. At New Orleans International Airport, this is the airport at Kenner, 102 is the all-time record high. We hit that on August 22nd, interestingly, today's date, in 1980. And our forecast for tomorrow, almost exactly the same thing. In fact, some models have us a degree or two higher than that. At Slidell, the all-time record 104, we will be right there in the 103, 104 range, it looks like tomorrow as well. So we are talking about the hottest on record at these locations. And by the way, for August as a month, this year so far, the average temperature, we're not finished with the month yet, but so far is by far the hottest that we have on record. The next hottest was 2011 and then 2016. And a lot of these records are coming, the daily records from 1980. That is actually the 5th hottest on record if we do indeed finish the month of August in the #1 spot like we're expecting. So why so hot? It's the big high pressure, the big H, strengthening off to our north. It's been bouncing around from the southwest to around the plains, sometimes over the southeast so far this summer. In El Nino summer, we often see this. But look what's going to happen tomorrow. It starts to build a little closer to us, and that's part of why our temperatures are forecast to heat up even a couple higher degrees higher than where they have been. Later in the week, it retreats a bit off to the west. We may start to see a bit of scattered rain by this weekend. But really, we're continuing with temperatures very similar to that 101, 102 kind of range for the next several days. In fact, even into the weekend, we're still topping out near 99 and 100. So finishing this week, one of the hottest it looks like on record in the New Orleans area. As we look at what's happening right now, we have temperatures around 95, blue skies mixed with some clouds. Today, we won't quite be there just yet. We still have a bit of influence from the wind to help us out as well. 95s for current temperatures. Our winds mainly from the east. And at least we have a little bit of movement of the air. Yesterday was a bit breezier, but today we're still hanging on with that system off to our southwest to at least a little bit of wind. Hour by hour, temperatures topping out around 98 today, partly cloudy with that breeze. Tonight will be around 80 for lows, looking for mostly clear skies. And then again, tomorrow could be one of the hottest that we have seen in the past several decades. Moving into the weekend, we keep the triple digits, but have a little higher chance for some spotty showers.